Hello, and thank you for the introduction. I am honored to bring you the message this morning. As Pastor Frank mentioned, I work as a chaplain at Littleton Adventist Hospital in Denver, Colorado. And I also work as a chaplain at Pikes Peak Hospice in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And in those two roles, I have the opportunity to see people at their most vulnerable and desperate. In hospice, the illness narrative is already written. People are either dying fast or dying slow, but the chaplain adds his or her voice. In the emergency room, there is often chaos and sorrow, shock, and the narrative has yet to be written. So it's the chaplain's job to bring peace into the situation, but to also bring a holy order and help write the future narrative of the family who is walking through this tragedy. So where am I going with all this? I suppose it's your view of faith. You know, what script runs through your head? Is it the same one in your heart? Is it even possible to script anything related to a life of faith? One thing is for certain, our lives are not under our control, and a life of faith, and maybe even especially, is filled with suffering and harsh realities. It's with this in mind that I chose to preach today on Psalm 88. This is a psalm of lament that reflects a poet in great darkness, and yet exercising great faith. Let me take a moment to read a few scriptures. Yahweh my God, who delivers by day, I have cried out by night before you. May my plea come before your face. Incline your ear to the sound I make, because my whole person is full of troubles. My life has arrived at Sheol. You have put me in the deepest pit, in your great darkness in the depths. Upon me your fury has pressed, with all your breakers you have afflicted me. I have called you, Yahweh, every day. I have spread out my hands to you. Do you do wonders for the dead? Do the ghosts confess to you? Is your commitment recounted in your grave, your truthfulness in destruction? But I to you, Yahweh, I have cried for help. In the morning my plea comes from you. You have put loved one and neighbor at a distance from me, my acquaintances, darkness. Pause.
255.
Okay. Ready, Karen?